I thought it was very interesting. We always see that the IEA and OPEC have different viewpoints. They have different constituencies, so that comes. But I thought that the IEF did a really fine job. Christopher Nacht did a really fine job in sort of, telling people, look, there's a difference between an outlook and the forecast, and to keep that in mind. And I think he did also a really fine job in saying one had to, when one did present the numbers, be very aware of what the impact is on investment, on all of those things. So I think that was a very, very good thing. The third thing I thought was excellent is that the two more comments that came in the Q&A was the comment from Dr. Al-Munif, where he said, look, we need to really look at what deglobalization will do to all our forecasts and outlooks. And obviously also we need to focus more on the positive impact that energy efficiency can have on demand going forward. And that was the OPEC governor for the UAE, Ahmed Al-Kabi, who was mentioning that. So I thought all in all it was very balanced, because we got so many perspectives. We got sort of the OECD perspective with the IEA, we got the OPEC perspective, but when we got the people putting the perspectives into perspective. What I see, my big thing is always the developing world. Mm-hmm. And my big thing is, how are we financing energy and energy transition in the developing world? How are we making sure that we are getting affordable energy to all, mm-hmm. and in a sustainable way, which is a very difficult thing to do. But I think it's very important that we have such meetings as we have here today, where you show the contrasting outlooks, and that then the people who produce the outlooks talk to industry, and industry tells them where they see it going, and they have a very strong view on things like demand and energy efficiency, and the changing geopolitical outlook with deglobalization. And I also would like to highlight that the IEF put out a very good paper on transportation in November. My session will be about policies and public-private partnerships, and that is again there's so much financing need on sort of making a cleaner energy sector, but still allowing people to move. Mobility is very important. Mobility is important for personal growth, for economic growth, and we have 2 billion people more by 2050. They all want to be mobile. So looking at the financeability, the public-private partnerships, the policies that make that possible is absolutely crucial. You look, especially when you look at EVs, you look at China, there is the ultimate public-private partnership, right? Because you do need, when you want to move the transportation sector from A to B, you do need the government in there, especially when it involves large infrastructure. But if you put in that large infrastructure, that obviously also costs a lot of money. So the public sector alone, especially with these stretched budgets, cannot do it.
Okay.
I think the IEF has a crucial point, because there used to be in the United Kingdom a BT, the telecoms company, who used to say it's good to talk, and that's what I would say here. It's good to talk, and it's important to talk. And what the IEA does like nobody else is it gets people with different viewpoints, like IEA, OPEC, different viewpoints. It gets them together and it manages, it convenes. It is the basis for a dialogue that must happen.